This is special.
Welcome back YouTube. So today we have the MK annual posing seminar. We've obviously got clients from lots of different divisions: fit model, bikini, figure, wellness, women's physique. We actually don't currently have any women's bodybuilders. However, I currently have a women's physique competitor in Hawaii that would like to transition to women's bodybuilding. So we'll soon have a women's bodybuilder on the team, which will be very exciting. And then we have men's physique, men's classic, men's bodybuilding. So we needed to make sure that the posing seminar ran for everybody to be able to join in, as well as being able to get value from it as well. With that, I thought I would outsource a little bit, because last time I did a posing seminar, I took it all. And I'm not saying that, I'm not a great poser or that I don't have an eye for it, but there are definitely people who are posing professionals that are better than me, who I would like to learn from. So as much as today's learning lessons for the clients and things that they can put into their practice, but as we've got someone on stage at the minute that you'll see in a minute as you watch the video, it's not just about posing, it's about why, it's about how, it's about when to, it's about how often, and being able to delve into that a little bit deeper probably brings that awareness to the clients, whether that be from first timer to pro, etc. Why it's important and what they can do to take things away to be able to develop their posing much better. So we have a few different teachers today. We have Flo by Sammy, who is on the stage at the minute, who is covering men's bodybuilding, men's classic, men's physique, as well as women's physique as well. And then we've also got figure, and that will be run by Jessica Sword, who's one of my clients, Posed by Jess on Instagram. And then we are going to have fit model, bikini and wellness, all run by my client Lauren Dexter, also supported by my client Doxy, both who are wellness competitors, amateurs, but both have very good successful posing, what are they called? Businesses. Girls are getting, and the guys are getting, incredible posing, incredible tips, things that they can utilize for now as they pose. We've got a mixed variety of people here, like I say, amateurs to pros, people that are also focusing heavily on doing their first competition, etc. Those in off seasons, those in prep. So some girls will be here like, oh no, I'm not quite in shape as these girls that are 5 weeks out. Well, here's what it is. Regardless of it, we're all going to have a great day. We love Team MK. What's nice is that everybody is just so lovely. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to learn more things. We're all here to create a community and just have a great time. So hopefully you get the vibe for that. Also understand why, if you are a competitor, why posing is very important, and the things that you can obviously, hopefully take from this video, apply it to your own posing and keep up with that momentum of keeping on practicing it to make sure that we can make great things. So much size on the stage, it's so good. Even when you smile at me, thank you. That's a huge part of stage presence. Make sure that you are posing and smiling at the same time. If you're not having a great time, make it look like you're having a great time, okay? Because we all hate doing it, and I'm making you all hold it because unfortunately on stage, you are gonna have to hold your pose, and you can't shake, because if you shake, they'll not like it. I'm gonna pose you like what Tyler's gonna pose you like on stage. Get, yeah. 5.5 minutes. Yeah. We're getting ready for Prague.
It's really good to be able to have a little bit of confidence when you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? And showcase that on stage. You work so hard and you diet for so long. You want to be on that stage and just enjoy it. And I know it is hard because nerves kick in, pressure and stuff like that. Because this is something that all of the posing in the world can never ever teach you, is to just work on your own psychology before you walk onto the stage. Because the worst thing is when you spend months and months learning all of this stuff, yeah? And then you get onto stage and you can't present it because your nerves take over. And I've been there. I remember before when I walked on stage and I remember hitting the side chest and my leg was like this. And I was like, oh, it's never usually as bad as you think. It's never usually as bad as you think. Because looking back at it, you couldn't actually even see my legs shaking, but in me, I felt like I was vibrating like crazy. Try and swallow those nerves, push them down, and just realize that everything else is out of your control now. You've done all the work, just go and enjoy it. Yeah? So when you are on stage, have a bit of confidence. You're probably in the best shape that you've ever been in. Enjoy it. Focus on that head judge. Show him your hard work. I've been working real hard, man. Look at this glute. Have some of that. Flex the tricep if you want. Show him something, a bit of your strongest suit. Why posing's important is the easiest question when we're in a bodybuilding environment to answer. It's literally how you're going to win your competition. It's literally how you're going to display the physique that you spend years crafting and then 16 to 20 weeks getting ready for, you know, for that show. So posing is, it's literally bodybuilding. If you are not posing, you're not really bodybuilding. And that I've always thought of it like that. You know, posing is as important as your meals, your cardio, and your gym time. They should all be 100%.
So when you're going into your back pose, I really want you to think about, so when you're in that front pose and you're going into that model transition, everybody when they go into that glute shot, it looks lovely, and then, okay? So think about when you're in that glute shot, keeping them nice and lifted all the way around to the back, into that back pose, okay? Because it's so common, girls drop them and then they lose that hand grip tie, and then it's like, oh, it's back again. And you even sometimes see it at pro level. So it's not even like at amateur level. You sometimes do see it at pro level where it can be forgotten, because it is exhausting when you're up on stage for a long time and your back starts hurting. So it's really important to practice being able to really keep those glutes nice and push back into that glute shot, round into the back pose. With posing, you know, at the end of the day, people put so much hard work and graft into their physique to then get on stage, not present and showcase that to their best, then they're going to lose out on that. So I think right from the very start, I always say to my clients, if they're getting into bodybuilding for the first time, I'm a bit of a Harry Potter nerd, so it's like the wand chooses the wizard, the posing sometimes chooses the athlete. I've literally got girls behind me now that are currently in the trained bikini divisions, and Meg thought maybe they might be wellness. So we've gone through some wellness posing today, and hey, they're wellness. So, you know, sometimes I really do think there's a lot of value in getting in with posing early and giving it the time, the dedication it needs. And if you're someone right now that perhaps thinks that you're never going to get the posing, so why bother? That's something, you know, I wasn't particularly very good at it at the start, and over years of just keep at it, practice, it's become something that I absolutely love, and now I'm a posing coach. Like a decade in. Push back into, so rotating the pelvis, that's it, nice. Hand hooked on, and then opening up the top line. We just want to try and avoid that midsection coming round, because then we lose the glute. I think as well, like, be authentic. You know, there's a lot with posing now. We've got to a point where there's a lot of copying. And I think something that I really stress with my clients is I don't want them to pose like me. I want them to pose like them. So I will always help them unlock their own authentic artistry by giving it a go, not being afraid to fail within sessions, because sometimes where we make mistakes, we actually, you know, we learn from them, we get better. And a lot of my posing routines have been created off the back of a mistake. So just be authentic, be yourself, have fun with it, and don't put too much pressure on yourself that you've got to look like an Olympian straight out the gate, because it will come over time, but it comes with practice.
If you feel like you aren't hitting the poses, don't worry, because we're going to run round and we're going to poke and prod you. The great thing about this is that there is no mirrors. There are no mirrors on stage. So what we're going to really focus on today is what your poses feel like. I'm going to say some really crazy things during this lesson. Some of it's going to stick. Some of it you're going to be like, who is this woman, right? But imagine you've got a piece of string that's pulling up through your head, and you're lifting and lengthening up through your torso. This is going to allow your lats to open up nice and wide, delt sitting on top of it, and then lifted. So a little pointer with your arm path just in this front pose. What I want you to think about is that you've actually got no tension through your arms at all, okay? So chop your arms off in your head. They don't exist. Leave them outside. Because otherwise, sometimes what we do is we're like, and then we're really robotic and really stiff with it. So if we think those arms actually don't exist, the scapular movement opens up through these lats, and then our arms actually just sit on top of them, okay? So external rotation through those shoulders, that. And think internal and external rotation comes all the way from your shoulder, okay? If I'm internally rotated, even in this position, I lose my delts. Instantly, sorry, relax.
That's right. Yeah, that's like I'll stop for a minute.
Shit. If I externally rotate, instantly my lats pop out, my delts pop out, sorry, all right? So think external rotation and then open these armpits to the front of the room. Keep them nice and low, yeah? So does that feel different? Posing, I think, quite often is like the most forgotten thing. Not only does it obviously present your physique, but it brings so much confidence to you as well. And I think what I find with my guys and girls is when we actually start digging through the fundamentals and opening up like lats and popping delts and all of that, there's so much more muscle that they're showcasing. And then that actually just transpires into better training, better focus, better like kind of structure within their day-to-day, because they go, wow, actually, like I am making a difference with it. So it's really the fundamental of everything. Obviously, you can follow the pros, you can follow your idols, the people that you look up to, and you can kind of figure out like what flows you like and what poses you like, and understand where you fit within your personality. But actually, one, obviously get a coach and understand what those fundamentals are. Find somebody that can understand the terminology, can teach you in the way that you understand, because we all learn differently. Some are showers, some are doers, some are like, I need to poke them, I need to, like, obviously online I can't poke them. So it's about understanding how to get the points across that we need to. Find someone that you actually click with and learn how to spread your lats. That is absolutely what I would say to any single person. Learn how to spread your lats to start with, because it is the fundamental base of literally every single pose. And just have fun with it. Yeah. Spread your lats. Spread your lats and have fun.